All right, we're live. We're live. What's good, y'all? Let's run it up here. No. I'm not going live. I'm going to join the box. See, look, it's being on some weird. One second, y'all. Here, all this pop-up stuff needs to go away so I can get to the right account. Now it's no internet connection even though we're right here inside by the router. Yeah, bullshit. Come on, phone. Got one bar. We're in the house. Shit. Come on, guys. I don't know. We're on the YouTube. We're trying to get this to go. It's just not going. Just everything we think. Alright, folks. 1 second. One second, bro. Coming? Alright. Of course, it's going super slow. Yep, my phone's Wi-Fi chip not working or something. Like, I don't understand. What the fuck is going on? IP failure. Connect. See, I don't know. See, it's just doing this crap where it acts like there's one bar. Then it jumps. See, now it's got full bars. Weird. Weird, folks. We're gonna try it again. Come on now. See, and it's not coming in. I got a background saved on, and I'm not seeing it here to the right. On this phone, I can see it. So we got an issue here. This phone's not wanting to do anything. Weird. Y'all, welcome up. Just trying to get this to go when it ain't going. I appreciate it, bro. One second. This is just driving me insane. Alright, I appreciate it. Let's go. Safety meeting real fast. Y'all got proof of a globe. Come on with it. 24,000 flat earth documents. Geodesy is not a magic globe word. It actually treats the earth as measured flat in some of the manuals and geodesy manuals, and they use the flat Cartesian coordinate system, flat total stations, flat X and Y. Some dude the other day had a 3D printed flat earth thing like a Gleason and said that you can't have intersecting lines on a flat map or a flat Gleason. And I said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I don't know why he said that, but that's the dumbest thing you could say. Is that that's something we observe. We do intersecting lines on flat maps all the time. Literally, it is flat. And then to say that that wouldn't happen on the Earth, there's no flat intersections. Literally, Kansas. My only response, the default response was Kansas. All the stoplight intersections, they're laughing at you right now in Kansas. They are flat, horizontal. There's no, you know what I mean? So you can't say we have a horizontal Earth that's curving at the same time. The curvature is the depart. When you start to curve, you depart from a horizontal. But if it's continuous curve and you're constantly going around, I don't think there was ever a horizontal to begin with on the globe model. There can't be. But that's just me. If y'all want to come up, flatten globe, it doesn't matter. We're going to see what happens here. Y'all know what's going on. Got both cameras here. Well, selfie camera on that foot. Well, we're here. We're going to try it again. If you can hear me okay, let me know. Because I got both phones going and we're streaming this to YouTube. Because we got triggered people on my YouTube also that come in the live. And one dude's name has 666 dash something in his username, and he's triggered. Right, come on now. Shout out to you guys, though. You keep coming back to the YouTube stream. And y'all are blowing up the shorts right now, 150K, something like that. I'm one of the last posts on how China is reacting to the files. On my shorts, I post unoriginal, all the other content that I think should get viral. That's not being heard. And then on the live and the regular YouTube part is all my stuff, my content. So anyway, DJ Dyko 2, the same logo as the account hosting this live with the red rocket, which I need to quit saying that. Red rocket, red rocket. I need to quit saying that because people are going, Red Rover, Red Rover, Red Rover. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But anyway, let's get here. We got unrebutted science. They've came out with it. Flat Earth is public. It's admitted. Documents. You can go to the DTIC Military Department of War search engine and type in Flat Earth and get about 20. The conspiracy. Tell yourself that we somehow our military in every major country, NASA. Are you? And that the globe shrinks. That connecting and reconnecting. Come on, guys. Got to be some globies in here. See, it still says, still got the red, like lost connection. We are got 2 or 3 bars. Unstable connection. Bullshit. Alright, we're back. It keeps saying unstable connection. It keeps fighting between, I don't know. See? What is going on? Quit. Quit. It's going from red to green for no reason. Quit. Unstable connection. For what? But if I step inside, look, it's just crazy shit. All I gotta do is take 2 steps. Good connection. It doesn't do anything. 2 steps back outside where I have to do this at. Nothing else disconnects or has any issue. And all of a sudden it quits with a good connection. We'll try it, but it keeps beating me. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we can try it. What's good?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Oh, nothing. It's just flat and people still denying it.
It's not flat. I'll ask one
Measured
question.
flat. I mean, denial's a river in Egypt.
How do you explain
Okay.
the sun setting bottom up? Everything disappearing from the horizon bottom up. What's your explanation on a flat earth for that?
Well, you guys didn't. Okay, well, I have to first say y'all guys keep asking that same question for 5 years straight and rejecting the same answer. You can Google it. It's taught. The answer is taught in art schools. It's taught in.
It's not perspective. It's not taught in art school.
See,
disappearing bottom up.
Going to deny.
It's not.
Why are
it's
you
not
asking,
though.
Why? It is though. My feet disappear bottom up when I walk away from the camera. See, you just
No, they
deny it.
don't.
Why are you?
No, they don't.
Yes, it does.
Because they.
Dude, I've done it on Barron's Live, dude. Don't tell me it doesn't. My feet disappear bottom up. Google it. Everything disappears bottom up.
I have Googled it. I've observed it, and that's not true. You're saying your answer is not true.
Observed it where? You're lying. I've done it on Barron's Live.
At the beach.
I've done it. I've done it on Barron's Live. You didn't observe nothing of your feet not disappearing bottom up at a beach. You didn't zoom optically. Let me finish. On Barron's Live, I walked away and said, look, my feet disappear bottom up just within from the camera. All I gotta do is just walk out like 20 steps from the camera across the yard on a flat yard or a flat railroad. I did that. So my feet disappear bottom up. The boats are underneath what's called a water line, where physical boat is actually underneath the water for some point, and then linear perspective takes the other part of the bottom. Yes, it is linear perspective. You have nothing against that. Quit denying it. It's on both models, but you got to prove it refracts up to eye level to appear to be flat and not curving. Linear perspective is on both models, and is why the sun disappears bottom up, and why you can zoom back in on the sun and get that gap between and see the sky beneath the sun optically. So again, denying it doesn't make it not real. It's a real term taught in art school. It's taught in photography. It's taught in flight. It's taught, but it's not real.
It's not. It's not taught in any of that.
It most certainly is. You can find 3rd grade art books. So you're denying
telling me
anything the flat earth says. Why are you just denying it?
I'm not denying anything you say. I'm denying the specific.
Dude, stop rambling. It's a personal rejection.
I'm denying a specific thing. It's not a personal rejection. That's not taught in flight school.
It is. You're saying
they're not teaching anyone in flight school. There's no specific.
You're assumption fallacy. You're just assuming that where I'm telling you, and I've provided art books, I provided flight documents, I provided Google saying the same thing, that they do teach linear perspective. It's literally where the sky meets the ground. And you're saying, no, they don't do that anyway. That's an assumption fallacy. That's a personal rejection. I don't want them to teach it because it goes against my model.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
That really? So you're a troll?
Really? I'm not a troll, no. But what you're saying is objectively not true.
Well, the majority of the world's not believing it because you can't prove that. Let me provide a 3rd grade art books. So my art class experience was a lie, where I actually witnessed this in my art book and they taught me linear perspective. in about 5th or 6th grade.
Linear perspective doesn't have stuff disappearing bottom up.
Yes, it does.
It does not. Show me where it
You
does.
can.
I've Googled it.
Oh my
I've had
God,
the same
no, you
art
haven't.
class. It's not true.
No, you didn't.
I
Apparently
did.
not.
I did, and I've
Nope.
had a lot more
Nope.
schooling than that. A lot
so
more
you-
classes. A lot more real world experience. I
Nope.
work in aerospace. I work for a company that sends satellites into space. We make launch vehicles.
So how many secrecy agreements have you signed with that?
Zero. It's a
Yeah,
fully
bullshit.
fully commercial company. Everything's public.
So is NASA's commercial business too. It's not a government.
It's not. We're not affiliated with NASA whatsoever.
Well, they're
Fully
a business
commercial,
too.
privately owned. NASA's a government agency.
Privately
business.
owned.
My
Privately
company
owned.
is privately owned. It's commercial. Yes, it's product of
NASA's
capitalism.
private. So it's not NASA. It's got a Dun and Bradstreet number. They're privately owned too.
No,
Commercial company.
NASA's a government entity.
So governments can have Dun and Bradstreet numbers like corporations? I thought they were only for corporations on the stock exchange.
What?
Why-
NASA's
So you don't know what a Dun and Bradstreet number is? You sound confused when I said that.
You're saying NASA is not a private corporation.
Well, then why the hell, answer the question, do they have a Dun and Bradstreet number if you even know what that is?
I don't know what that
business.
is. You can,
So it's
you
a
can
number
explain.
that's assigned. Okay, it's a number. A Dunn's number and a Bradstreet number. And they're together now. It's a number that corporations get. All big business, all corporations have a Dun and Bradstreet number. Now, all your city governments are what's labeled in your own state as a quasi-governmental corporation, appearing to have the power of government, but not the actual authority or the title to it. Now again, they're Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Salisal, whatever city you want to name, I can find the Dun and Bradstreet number for it. Again, I'm told every day they're the government. Trust me, bro, they're not. They're a private business acting as government, enforcing other rules outside of government that they enact privately. So that's only enforceable to that people that work for that private corporation. But they're enforcing it on us. That's another example.
What about does the FDA, for example, have a Dun and Bradstreet number like the FDA or some other government entity like that?
I don't know about that, but the FDA only approves poison and bans things that actually heal people, and everybody knows that, the majority now. So yeah, I mean, they fast-tracked the jab, and then they said the jab was causing all the problems. Now the mainstream media is telling people to detox the jab, but the FDA fast-tracked it, and they've never done that before. So yeah, I don't know why we're appealing to that. Yeah, I'm sure they have a Bradstreet number too, because they're a 3-letter agency. Like the CDC, all the 3-letter agencies are companies with Dun and Bradstreet numbers, so why wouldn't the FDA have one?
But NASA's a 4-letter agency. There
Cool
you
story.
go.
Cool story, bro.
All right. Regardless of the point, where I work, the industry where I work, company I work, it's not affiliated with NASA whatsoever.
So who all teaches linear perspective besides art class? And then you click search. And then you... It's taught across... Oh, no, I got to put it on screen or he's going to...
Put it on screen. Let me see.
He's going to claim that I'm just rambling nonsense. But this is the Google AI, the first thing that comes up.
I like your shoes.
You deny that it even exists. Let's
I can't see anything.
see. On linear perspective is... Let me read it, then put it on screen because it's blurry. Taught across multiple subjects that deal with space and design and geometry. So even in space. Anyway, whatever. Linear geometry or line geometry. Weird. Almost like plane geometry. Teachers use vanishing points and intersecting lines to demonstrate geometric rays and parallel lines in a practical plane. But the Earth's not a plane. But anyway, they teach that it is. Scale and proportions. So there we go. There's the CAD, the engineering and architecture. They use it.
Yeah,
Computer science, video games use the history and so. Well, you said they don't use it at all. Video games use it. Real life uses it. Art class uses it.
Sure, that's not to say that there's not places where, you actually are on a flat plane, where you're like interested in drawing something represented on a flat plane. Maybe you're in space measuring distance between stars, which you can derive from a flat. The Earth is not a flat plane at the macro scale. Earth is what? Sorry.
Oh, yes, it is.
You got cut out. I didn't hear you.
Well, you made a wild claim that there can be flat spots on something that's curving 8 inches per mile squared. There's no horizontal on a ball. curvatures departing from horizontal, there would have to be a horizon that it diverted from. Everybody would have their own horizontal that would change every time you moved. So how are we having, it looks flat, plane surveying under 10 miles everywhere, but yet at the macro level it's curving when we haven't proven that?
We have proven that. And you're right, the horizon does change as you move. You move 100 feet in a different direction and your horizon is different than the person 100 feet away from you.
We haven't proven that.
We absolutely
It looks,
have.
how? Math?
Math has proved it. You're going to
Nope.
deny it, but
I
we've
knew it.
gone out
No,
to
yeah,
space
I'm
and proved
gonna.
it.
Yep. Stop. You're rambling again. Of course,
I'm
I'm
not
going to deny
rambling.
it. Math alone is not a measurement. I have Narnia math. Okay, then you want to see my Narnia math? I proved Narnia with math.
I'd love
I
to
didn't
see
go
it,
there.
yeah.
I didn't measure it. I didn't show.
Sure.
See, now you
Sure.
think it's a joke when I bring up
you
Narnia math.
You can prove
By
it.
the tone of your voice.
You can prove it again. I can bring back the industry I work in. Sending physical things into orbit requires the math to match the real world model. And it does. And that's why this stuff works. And that's why we've been able to send probes up into space. We are able to have satellites orbiting the Earth. You can go up at night and you can look at the night sky and watch the satellites moving across the night sky. You'll see them as almost looking like a star, a bright light, and then at some point randomly in the sky they'll go dark. And you know what happens when they go dark? They hide behind the shadow of the curved Earth and they're no longer reflecting sunlight, so you cannot see them. And this is an observation you can do. You can go up in the night sky and you can watch these satellites move across the sky, and you'll see at some point they'll go dark. You can't see them because they're no longer reflecting sunlight. And that only works if our math works for the round Earth globe model. Charlie was right. Yes, I have actually seen stuff go up into space. I've seen it as far as my eye can see. And then we have live stream video cameras of it going up.
I'm going to resume the line. A second. Measured it. You're going to reject it. You're not going to believe it. Have even quoted a map is not.
Host, I think your internet is not good. I haven't been able to hear you for the past minute. Tron, I don't know what to tell you. You've seen fewer satellites in the sky ever. You just need to go outside more.
See, it's not going to work, and I'm done with it.